Good morning, dear class. Yesterday we read on measurement of time. We also read what is a solar day, what revolution formed 1 year, a day, and 1 month. We also understood that Earth revolves on its axis and also around the Sun. When one revolution around the Sun is completed, 1 year is completed, and when one revolution on an axis is completed, a day is completed. We also read about the Italian scientist Galileo Galilei first observed the periodic motion of a swinging lamp to start his experiment with pendulums. Today we will be reading simple pendulum. A pendulum has a small metallic ball suspended from a rigid point with the help of a thread. The metallic ball is known as the bob of the pendulum. Now first we will be understanding what is the structure of a pendulum. A pendulum has a metallic ball suspended from a rigid point. Rigid means strong, with the help of a thread. The metallic ball is known as bob of the pendulum. When the bob is released after pulling it slightly to one side, it starts moving in to and fro motion. Now when we release this bob from one side, it starts moving in a motion which is known as a to and fro motion. This to and fro motion of a simple pendulum is an example of a periodic or an oscillatory motion. Now the motion to and fro in which the bob moves, which is suspended from a rigid point with a thread, it moves is an example of a periodic or an oscillatory motion. Now periodic or an oscillatory motion, we know that a motion which repeats itself at a particular time of interval. The pendulum completes one oscillation when the bob starting from its mean position O. Now from the figure you can see that the pendulum completes one oscillation when the bob starting from the mean position O moves to A, then to B, and finally come back to O. Now one oscillation will be completed when the bob will return back to its original position from where it has started. Again the pendulum is said to complete one oscillation when the bob moves from one extreme point A to the another extreme point B and then comes back to A. Now you can assume that the completion of one oscillation can either take place from three of these points. It can be either from A, from O, or from B. The time taken by the pendulum to complete one complete oscillation is known as time period. Now the time in which the bob completes one oscillation, that is it come back to its original starting point, is known as time period. I hope you have understood what simple pendulum is.